I know I'm missing pieces, but I thought that you would help me find a few. And then I thought of you. I got some broken pieces that fit well with your crazy. I sent my paper plane right through your window, baby. Call me Calypso, Mississippi.
The thoughts and opinions expressed on this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken seriously. We are semi-trained professionals. Enjoy the show.
If she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood. And therefore...
Like, yeah, you need to switch some of that mouth off. You ain't put nothing in my mouth and you got that kind of breath. Why you spitting while you talking? Like, I got my mouth open. What you doing? Like, I don't need none of your ginger. What? Hold on. Now, guess what?
Wait, which tooth?
What? Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of it. If I buy
It's not rotting, though.
Real, go ahead. If you gotta replace the tooth, go ahead. But I mean a real tooth, bro. Like one of you using right now.
Yeah, I know.
Like a molar.
Well, if I ever lose my teeth, I'm gonna
not losing them on purpose.
I'm not losing mine on purpose.
That's my point. Who can convince you? Yo, I'm making a pair. Hold up, I'm gonna make a fucking. Wait, what's that shit? Weird dudes wear at the water parks. The little fanny pack for your dick. Yeah, Speedo. So it's. You gotta dick all your stomach, nigga. What you doing? So imagine, if I told you I got a bunch of my female fans rip their teeth out to make me a Speedo. That's not even comfortable. I can't get a bitch to wear a G-string for nothing. What are you talking about? You want a tooth? You want teeth?
That's because you're crazy. You're not crazy.
No,
so you've actually seen a picture of her wearing that shit.
Dare you?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I want to see proof of that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying it.
Google
so,
that.
how many people do you know brush the old teeth they keep? You ever had your tooth rot in your mouth? You remember baby teeth falling out? You know that smell?
Yeah.
Now you got that smell.
Oh
my God! I dare you to. Where is she gonna wear that?
I don't know.
It's like Lady Gaga with the meat outfit.
Like over 10 years ago. See,
and I don't care when it happened. It's like Lady Gaga with the meat outfit. That's like them accusing Michael of hurting little boys. I'm like, what?
I mean, you haven't even heard of Kesha since like 2011 anyway.
Because of problem with teeth on her.
2013, 2014.
I haven't heard of her since iCarly, bro.
When you put your teeth on.
Bro, I remember that shit. On the real, bro.
And they came back and he got mad because I fucking hooked up with both of them and he didn't get a chance to hook up with either one of them.
My nigga.
I gave Novocaine Noah the blonde second day and Novocaine Noah fucked that shit all up.
He couldn't feel a thing. If you got a nickname like Novocaine Noah, that's like naming me Xanax Cryptic. That's my habit. Like it's Lil Xan. I'm like, I doubt he's sober right now. Like, who do we?
To be honest, that kid, who knows? But all I know is that the blonde girl came back into my room and ripped her friend out of my bed and scampered out the door or whatever he did. So I got real mad. I was like, no, you it up, bro. Well, no, they were lesbians. They were making an exception and wanted men. You know what I mean?
That girl came back in like you can do better.
She ripped her off of me and literally just took her out the door. I didn't even have my clothes back on yet by the time they were down the street.
Oh man.
Good God, that was such a good time though. That was a good time. That house and down.
Consider yourself mentally stable. General question everyone.
I mean, no, hell no. But...
No, and like by mentally stable, I mean like, all right. You know all these like little doctors out here, right? They be trying to fix people. I'm like, who do you know that's mentally stable? I dare you.
Like compared to what? Like
compared to the standard of stable.
What's the standard?
Okay. Okay, there, okay. No.
Definitely not me. I'm not.
I bet it's
let me explain. All right. So what I'm saying is, everyone's normal, right? Every girl you know that is functionally normal is normal until they are hungry. You say no?
No, I'm gonna give you an example. Little hooker.
She's not normal at all.
None of them are normal. They're all crazy.
They're not all little hookers.
Crazy. No, every girl almost fucking crazy for something or another.
Hold on. You're not gonna tell me every girl's a little hooker.
What? No, not in the same way as a little.
There's gonna be neighbors that don't even know what we're doing right now. About to knock the door down. Like, oh, what do you say? Like, bro, Brian when he got off.
Hello. As you all know, I'm Brian Griffin.
Boo!
She know who she was, bro.
Who cares? But
you gotta know who you are before you try to fix somebody.
What?
You gotta know who you are.
He's talking about her fixing him.
Listen
You
to what
know
I'm
you
saying.
asking me.
Listen to what I'm saying. You have to know who you are before you try to fix someone.
Of course.
Hurt people hurt people. You have to know who you are before you try to fall in love, get into a new relationship, etc. You bring baggage with you through emotions, through just weight and being carried down. You can't be as you would be. That's like telling me like, yo, Goku's definitely the same when he takes off his weight training like clothes compared to when he's like, no, it's like, no, you have a lot less baggage, fam. Like you move a lot faster. Like you can laugh a lot easier. You can sit back and enjoy life a little bit easier. Now what I'm saying is like when you don't have people or you're not with someone who's at that stage mentally or emotionally, they're not going to expect shit from you. When I wasn't at a stage emotionally to know what my standards were, I did not expect a motherfucking thing.
She wants like some type of paper pusher like that wears a tie and goes to a office job.
So she wants you to get an office job.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna get no.
If she truly loved you, she wouldn't care what you do.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about that. The other thing is love fades over time. So at the end,
I say no, it doesn't, because I feel like love is replaced by effort it takes to continue that love over time. I feel like the first 6 months to a year, a lot of people, and I always sound like the responsible or whatever like that whenever I bring this up in my relationship. I'm like, yo, I don't want, you know what I mean, me to get lost in this hole. Oh, well, like, that's me to get lost in this hole. No, no, I was like, me to get lost in just the lovey-dovey feeling of all that, because at the same time you'll forsake who you are. You'll stop doing everything you do. You'll stop, planning for life ahead of that. You'll jackknife your whole trajectory on yourself and end up just as like all these adults you keep looking down on. And that's the trajectory of life. You end up being the adults that you were like, I don't know why you're not living the dream. You can play guitar, bro, like you can do, and it just becomes that echo chamber of dreams you didn't have or anything like that. We've all seen the episodes of all these different family shows where the mom's like, oh, I wanted to be a lawyer, I wanted to be this, but then I had kids. I'm like, why weren't they a part of your plan? At a certain point, planning means something. At a certain point, growing up and all that just means, hey, I need to put in a little bit more effort to make sure that even when I'm unhappy, you're still happy. Like, I got to a point, I think I put it in Phoenix Rising, or no, I put it in Come Down. And that was a really cathartic song for me, because it was like, at a point there I just started writing from the soul, and I was like, you're in traffic, and like, let me think about the song real quick. He's like, sitting back in traffic, just thinking to be right can never be worth her happiness. And when I cried when I said that shit. I was like, damn, like, that's real. Like, you really like all the arguments you be having, it's like, you're right. I could be right now, but you're right. Let me let you calm down so you understand where I'm coming from, so that we can reach a middle ground. Because emotion
you
is
gotta
not,
make us see both sides.
Both sides at all times. Emotion
usually
is not the say-all. Emotion
like,
shouldn't be able to just make
really
me feel a type of way. Because if I feel a type of emotion, I know niggas get mad over nothing sometimes. You can come home from a bad work day and be mad at the whole fucking day. She's trying to figure out
something from yesterday.
But she over there, why don't you talk to me? I'm like, I don't want to be going through this emotion with you right now. I'm gonna get some shit off right now. And it's better for me to internalize it, stomach it, deal with it, get it out in a different way, a healthier way than just to go over there and introduce that to your safe zone. You gotta separate work from like life. In that zone, like when I have kids and shit like that, like if my kids asking me what's wrong, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna do what my dad and my mom did. Now it's all good. Seriously. Even when we low on the rent, we ain't got enough money to feed all the plates evenly. Nah, I'm on a diet, man. I don't need to eat all that much. It's like, nah, you know what? I ain't even that hungry, bitch. You got a grown child. He need to eat that. He need to get that big. Like, you're not gonna cripple his growth because you trying to be greedy. That's a real parent right there. That's some real
about your future. They
don't care about DCF coming. Why? I give a f***
over your head. Keep food in your plate.
They can talk to you however. I am blessed my parents were strong enough to discipline their kids the way that they did, because I see that now reflected in my sister's children. I see that now reflected in the lessons they were teaching. They at the table studying together as a group. I'm like, that's some I never had. And I see that, she's trying to give that back. She's like, I want a bunch of kids so we can have that.
I see that shit in myself. I see my little brother growing up. They not treating him the same as me. He just acting an ass. I'm like, bro, you beat his ass a couple times like you did me. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Bust in my room when I'm out there wrong and beat me for no reason, and then had me sitting there going, damn, what did I do wrong today? It's like, yo, random ass at the time. Yo, what's up? Like, yo, wait till I'm sleeping, just busting the door. Oh, you thought this was over, little nigga?
Later that same evening.
I got some angels on my side. I know I got some angels on my side. Yeah. Eastside. I'm sorry, mama. I never made church service. We did our best. Some days weren't perfect. I quit syrup and emerged in the third person. Transitioned from the dirt to a word's worth it. She said, boy, you got some nerve. It's your turn personally. I said, girl, you got some curves like the earth's surface. You ain't gotta be perfect. You just gotta be worth it. If I'm by a crowd with surplus, I'm probably working. If she know how to pop and surf, she no problem me swerving. Shout out to the riders merchant, they commonly purchase. She said you got a posture purpose, your mind made me nervous. She told me how to drive in cursive, I bless her with nurture. When I find God in person, smoke better versions. Smoke them better earthlings, rose the lens of mercy. Soaked them in curses, caught the devil lurking. Told him forgive me personally, joked and went to working. I know I got some angels on my side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know I got some angels on my side. Yeah. Cryptic. Used to think that I was different. Like you, I was born a witness. Yeah. I've been reading scripture. Yeah. I know all my heroes are dead. My mom said I'll only ever be just a kid. Skeletons in my closet, so my demons are dead. I know it's the ADHD in my head.
A Dice Throne production.